I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at the home of Maddie Carlin, a self-proclaimed Debbie Downer of nature. Maddie's bad luck in the great outdoors has kept her inside and at home where she's comfortable. So my job is to get Maddie off her couch and to give nature one more chance.
Hi, Maddie.
Nice to meet you. Come on in.
Nice to meet you. Maddie is so cute.
My name is Maddie Carlin. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I would like to find adventure. So here you will see the dining room, which we never use.
A door with a cat all puffed up.
Oh yes, you can see the evidence of Maddie Jr. has been here. I don't mind the term homebody. I love being at home. Growing up, it was a lot of, well, you know, go read or go watch TV. I didn't mind being outside. I just wasn't very often. You know, when you're an only child and your parents aren't super outdoorsy either, you just don't spend a lot of time outside. I don't know if it's possible for me to do anything successful outdoors. My fear tends to be like looking foolish or looking like an idiot. It's hard to push myself into any situation. I do feel like I've given up on it a little bit. Then we get into what is technically my office, my work. This is, you know, come join me at my work. Tech support. I have a very exciting job. Actually, it's not bad at all. So yeah, I work from home, so I have, you know, a headset so I can talk to people. And I basically, like, this is kind of like my view all day. I see outside. It looks lovely.
This is your corner.
This is my little corner. I consider myself to be an indoor cat. The interesting thing is we have another indoor cat in this house. We adopted her a couple months ago, and her name was already Maddie, and we figured it would be rude to change it. So now there are two indoor cats in this house named Maddie. I am the second cutest one. She's just a natural for the camera, right? And here we have a boyfriend.
A real live boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend. I'm not a cat lady. It's okay.
I am Kinga. So nice.
This is Cameron.
This is kind of the last thing I expected Maddie to be involved in. Maddie does everything she can to avoid outdoor things. so this is gonna be interesting. I think it'll be an adventure for her.
I have zero connection to nature. There's never been a time where I've been like, oh, this was my outdoor phase. No. And actually a lot of my closest friends are super outdoorsy. Well, okay, if I'm not doing outdoorsy things with my friends, then I'm not hanging out with my friends, because that's what they do.
Well, this is very nice. It's a proper deep dish.
I know.
But we are gonna get outside. All right. Oh,
I know. See, it's the hardest part is getting, I know. I'm really excited to have you here, even though I'm slightly terrified.
are you?
Just a smidge.
Well, so let's get to the root of this fear. What are you afraid of?
I mean, in a general sense, I'd say everything, but weird stuff happens to me, like when I'm out and like that you would not expect.
Like
And
what else?
I went with my friend to the lake or to the river. My swimming suit popped open. You know, I get motion sick, small animal attack, 3 porcupine quills in the arm. Went to an amusement park, puked in the parking garage on the way home. Put a bunch of sunscreen on, was being super responsible, and then my friend dumped water on me and I didn't realize it wasn't waterproof sunscreen.
Blistered, peeled?
Oh, like sheets just coming off of me.
What would you like to get out of this experience?
I would just, I think, like to be able to say, you know, I did something and it was uncomfortable, but I did it.
Well, I have some fun activities lined up for you. I might even be able to keep you indoors. I think you're gonna be better than you think you are.
I hope you're right.
Today, I'm taking Maddie about 40 miles north of Milwaukee. It's her first day out in nature, and I want her to feel comfortable and to succeed. At over 100 miles long, the Milwaukee River is the best place to start.
Hey guys.
Hello. How are
I'm
you?
Derek.
I'm Kinga. Nice to
Kinga.
meet you. And this is Maddie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So, welcome to Silent Lake. This is the Milwaukee River. This particular stretch right here is a very quiet, beginner-friendly. Okay. So
Good.
there's no real hazards on this water. You're not going to have big power boats. There's a little bit of a current today, so it should be fun with
That's
that.
gonna help you along.
Oh, okay.
In one direction.
Right. I have never been kayaking before. Nobody else appears to be here, which is great because I really want as few witnesses as possible because I think this is going to be a bit of a disaster.
It's very normal to be kind of tippy for the first 5 to 10 minutes as you get used to the kayak.
Okay.
I get nauseous on a strong breeze. You know, if it moves, I will throw up on it.
Have you tried any kind of ginger chews?
No.
Well, just in luck. Have some ginger chews for you. All right?
Oh my God.
So when you start getting some little nauseous feelings, start eating one of those, okay? You can pop them right inside your Life Vest pocket, and we'll show you where those pockets are.
That helps people with seasickness. That's a good thing to have.
It's so nice, thank you.
Sure.
Do you have any questions, Maddie?
None that have good answers that I want to hear the answer to. Yeah,
we'll just move on to getting you geared up.
Okay.
Maddie seems to have a biological aversion to nature, and kayaking is actually very gentle. You really don't have to have any prior experience, and it's incredibly immersive.
Okay. Oh wait, okay, so we do that with that one. And we try not to crash into Kinga. That part.
Maddie!
Do you brake on this or do you just
No, but you can't go backwards. You can't do this.
You can go backwards.
You can back paddle. Looking like a natural.
I know, I'm like, I don't feel like a natural, but I feel like I look good right now, so we're gonna go with it.
We've got this flat water to paddle on. There are animals all over the place. It is green, it is summer, it is beautiful. There really would be a challenge to have Maddie hate this place, and I don't think she hated it at all.
Waubedonia is a small town just west of here. In the late 1800s, they actually had a button factory there. It was during the time and the era where the pearlescent buttons for the women's shirts was really, really popular. So this river was filled with mussels. The factory up there would take all the shells from here and all the mussels and stamp out the circles and drill little holes in them. But you'll still see mussels in the water here. And that's really a good sign that the water is a very healthy environment.
Now, on a level of activity that you've done in your life, between 1 and 10, where does this fall?
Oh my God. Like, I don't want to be that jerk that's like an 11, but this might be an 11.
You kayaked.
I did.
So tell me about the experience. How did it feel for you?
It was kind of strange in that, like, once you get in, it's actually kind of built in a way where you're pretty solid. And
It's
that was-
intuitive,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Way more than I thought it would be.
Now, are you maybe starting to think that you have just not given yourself enough credit?
No, I still think I'm pretty terrible at things, but okay, maybe I feel like that's more of a possibility than it was originally. I think it is entirely possible that perhaps I am a little too hard on myself.
You are not bad at things. You really aren't. And you actually pick them up pretty quickly. I think it's a matter of like that buffer, I've never seen this before, I've never been this close to a kayak before, I'm probably gonna fail.
Yeah.
But in the right environment, you actually thrive.
With enough sunscreen and bug spray, I do.